Yo, what's good, guys? And welcome back to another episode in the woods. It's your boy, motherfucking Cuban. We're back at it with another video, guys. I got a special guest in the house, man, all the way from LA. Man, I met this guy a couple years ago. And man, he's doing this thing. So we're gonna dive into some music. You know, always comes back to music, fighting, and you know everything.
Yeah.
Welcome, man. What's up, AD?
What's going on, bro?
Man?
Man, blessed, bro.
How you doing,
blessed
man?
and living. I can't
All right,
complain.
man. Let's get this shit going. What do you want to drink, bro?
Bro, I'll let you choose.
So,
I'm your guest. I'm not
you
picky.
know, this is one of my favorite whiskeys right now.
Okay.
I don't know if you watched Yellowstone, the show.
I'm not caught up, but
Oh, okay. So
I
I just seen this and I was like, oh, let me get this, and this is right now is what I'm drinking. But if I'm not drinking this, I'm drinking a Buffalo Trace.
Okay.
I don't really fuck with the Jack, but shout out to the Uso Monster that got me this Jack for my birthday. I don't know if it was my birthday or my baby shower. I don't know what it was, but he got me that. But I don't really drink Jack. So you want a Jack or you want this?
I'm down to drink the Yellowstone,
sure,
John. Yep. Is it different? Does it go like that? Shit. All right. Oh, he heavy with it.
Oh yeah. I haven't. I mean, I was drinking earlier with my brother-in-law, so.
Cheers, bro.
And he's like, you want another shot? I said, nah, I haven't ate. So let me eat first. So, man, AD, I was explaining to you with the WOODZ. Oh, shit, let me turn this shit on. I almost forgot.
Yeah, man, you gotta get the vibes, dog. Get the vibes.
On,
Ain't no rush.
There you go.
There it is.
The WOODZ is where you at, man. This is my apartment. This is where I grew up. I've been here for like 20 years.
That's crazy.
So, like, you would text me, like, hey, AB, where you at? So I'm in the woods.
Already.
So, you know, this is my hood. This is where I grew up. This was me and my boy Marian originally started the podcast.
Okay.
This is where we grew up. By the way, sorry about the seats. I'm working on the cushions. But
good, fam.
Because, you know, I'm skinny. My ass hurts. My ass is hurting. But, man, where are you from?
I'm from Gardena.
Born and raised?
Yeah. Yep. Born and raised in Gardena. I mean, like I said, like raised up and down Crenshaw, like all the way from like Florence and Crenshaw to like Sepulveda and Crenshaw. Like I've grown up all up and down.
Okay, so
Crenshaw.
these are LA.
yeah, basically.
LA. Yeah, that's what's up. So the reason why we created this podcast because we're not IE, right? So the IE you don't really hear any like, oh, the IE got this shit or the IE got this, right? So we created to bring talent to the IE, right? To let people know, like, oh, IE, we got talent too. Because LA got it.
I mean, it's LA, everywhere.
At the Bay Area got it. Down in San Diego got it. Here, it sounds like it's still a little mainstream. Like, it's still, you know, down. Yeah. But, you know, you're a DJ. That's what you do, right? How did you get into DJing?
My dad was a DJ. Oh, okay. Got me into it. Cock blocked me. I was supposed to lose my virginity that first night.
Oh shit! Let me see if I hit the right button. Shout out to the pops, man.
Yeah, man. But they cock blocked me. But he took me to an old folks function he was doing that night, and and then he was on like 2 CDs from there, and then just went through like development periods as I went along in life, and found out around like mid college, going to Vegas, kind of what was going on in the big stage. And then I, just had to figure it out from there and just never turn back.
I wanted to be a DJ because, I don't know, I seen the movie and I seen the DJ, like, he was getting mad love from the shorties. So I was like, oh, man, I want to do that. Yeah. So I told my mom, I said, Mom, I was like, can you buy me a mix, the table? And she was like, yeah, how much? My mom thing was like, it's like a couple $100. You
oh, hell no, not back in the day.
And then she looked at it and she goes, no. And I was like, why not, Mom? He's like, nah, we're not doing that. I was like, come on.
Back in the day, it was crazy.
You gonna work for it? And I'm like, nah, I'm good. I guess I don't want to be a DJ that bad.
It was crazy expensive. Even when I first started, like, and I wanted to buy my set for the to learn for like the nightclub. Yeah, you know, it was still like you had to buy the rain box because this one box is the only thing that started connecting the laptops to the turntables. So you had to buy that piece. Now you had to buy both turntables. Now you had to buy the needles. You got to buy the needles, the control vinyls. It would just rack up. Back in the day when I first started that was probably like 10 some years ago when I first bought my first setup. And thank God now it's like, bro, you can get the little ones. Like 200, bro. Offer up for 100.
Hell yeah. I went to a fucking Guitar Center. Yeah. To buy like some cables and shit. And I'm looking at the turntables and I'm like, man, this shit like before it was a big ass thing. And my mom's like, what are you gonna put it at? And I'm like, oh, in my room. I was like, where?
Yeah, for real.
I'm like, well, shit, over here. He's like, nah. Like, he's like, then one of my friends told my mom, like, you could just buy one turntable.
Yeah.
And my mom was like, what do you want on that? And I was like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I want the whole setup. Nah, I was a little brat. I was like, nah, if I don't get the whole setup, I don't want it. No. So, but then you said around like, when did you start like mixing? Like,
mixing, like, that'd be probably like 12 years ago when I was about like 20, 21. Because one of my buddies started working for DJ Vice in his sneaker store.
Oh, okay.
So that became that's when he kind of got introduced and was like, yo, AD, if this is what you trying to do, this is what these dudes are doing.
Yeah.
And the store was in Santa Barbara, and it was right next to I don't remember the nightclub name, but it was right next to like the poppin' downtown street nightclub. Oh my god. Yeah, and then it was like, okay, now I gotta do that. And then
that's what's up.
I just spent the first 3 months after I bought that whole setup just in my room, like 9-12 hours a day just mixing.
Hell yeah.
It may have been the same set, but like just doing like 2 hours just like within different parts of my day.
Do you have like your mixes anywhere like where they can listen to, like we can listen to?
I got a couple on like on my SoundCloud.
Okay.
I got a couple of those, and but it's mostly like it's me getting off like my Vegas type ish, like try out for like day party type shit, so I can kind of get them to hear it, and then they go like, okay, I need this.
So is that your goal to hit Vegas, to like play Vegas?
I don't know if it's my goal. My goal is really just be able to travel.
Okay.
Like be able to go DJ and say I DJed in the Philippines, Hawaii, Samoa, Tahiti. I want to be able to go everywhere. Okay. Yeah, and just that's why like I'm secretly like into a bunch of different genres. Like I just did this last set in Hermosa, and it's just like a Vegas day party type set. Okay. And the homie Joe's just like, yo, you know about that type of shit? I'm like, yeah, bro. Like I know about a lot of shit, dog.
Joe?
Like, yeah.
Oh, shout out to the Uso Joe, man.
Shout out to Big Us Joe, man.
So are you Samoan?
No, I'm not.
What are you?
I'm white, black, and Japanese.
Okay. Yeah. How did you get? Because I want to talk about where we met was an island block. Yeah. So how did you get mixed with them?
I was back when they were doing the barbecue show, Joe and Q. They were also promoting this Sunday night like live karaoke session that they were doing in Redondo Beach. And down there, they and basically I had got connected to the manager kind of like just through another random connect I had. And then I was DJing after their setup was done. And then basically like for the most part, everybody just kept leaving. But I was just still DJing I was just DJing my ass off because, it's just opportunity. And I always took it as if the club's empty, like my goal is to pull you in. I have to make it sound like it's cracking. If you come down here and it's empty, I mean,
that's true.
And then he ended up staying like after he left the first couple times. And then
who was this? The manager? Oh, Joe? Okay.
Yeah, Joe's because Joe was like doing the sound type shit in the back for the club for the karaoke thing.
Yeah.
And then I met him because I had to go set up with him. And then he ended up just staying one time and was like, yo, this dude is dope. And then he's like, have you ever done like reggae music type stuff? Because I was still doing like 90s R&B and hip hop and current stuff like that. And and then I ended up doing the barbecue show maybe like 3 weeks later.
How long was that?
Oh shit, it had to be about 7 years ago.
Okay.
Probably like 2016, 2017.
Okay.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
20 around there. Because I know my first concert was like, I think 2016.
Okay.
That I did with him.
Yeah, because when we did the Sammy J, because you did the Sammy J, so I was like, oh, this shit is hard. Like I was like in the back, I was trying to film and shit. And I'm like some of the footage I couldn't use because I'm like vibing to the shit. You feel me? Because I'm like, oh fuck. I was like, but now I was vibing, and then I see you doing a lot of stuff. I don't know what it is, but it's like at the beach.
That was down in Bosa Chica last summer.
Yeah, you guys were, like you was every day or like
it was like every weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys had a bunch of artists too and shit. Like I seen that. Yeah. I was like, man, I want to go, and I was like, just driving over this a mission. I give you shout out to you, man, for coming down here.
Oh man, it's all love.
I had two people. You might know him because he was there at the raw shop. Ola is like a clothing line. He was. It's called Ola.
Ola.
I
don't know.
He was. That's where I met him at the Raw Shop.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, it was like he was there, like he was promoting his shit, and I was like, okay. So when I heard when I was like, man, this nigga nice. I was like, I was like, all right, okay. And then I started hearing more of you. I was like, all right, for sure. And then when they will play you on the radio, right? Some of your mixes, because I was like, I would like listen to them in the morning, and I'm like, okay, cool, like.
Oh, I would DJ the morning show eventually. Like I would come in.
Yeah, because what happened to DJ Pina?
Pina is in Hawaii, I think.
Oh, she went back.
Yeah, she married now. And
okay.
She's living her best life.
Best life. Shout out to her because she was a nice DJ too, man.
Yeah, man. She got good with the homie Tony Rico. Had taught her some things early on.
Oh yeah.
It was also helping join them and doing shows.
Yeah. I was like, man, that's what's up. So how I got brought into in the WOODZ, what the fuck, with Island Block. I was going to I think it was a Sammy J concert, and Q said something like I was in the front row and he was like, oh, who needs a shirt? Like, you know how sometimes they be giving out shirts, and I was like, oh yeah. So he pointed at me and then just threw the shirt somewhere else, and I was like, oh damn, this nigga just did me dirty.
Yeah, rude.
And I was like, okay. So then I went to another, I don't know, I can't remember what it might have been, because I've been to the Sammy J concert like 20 times, so I don't remember which one it was. But then he was walking by, I was like, hey Q, you owe me a shirt. And he looked back and he was like, oh, I do. And I was like, yeah. And he was like, all right, meet me, talk to me after the show. And I'm like, I'm not gonna talk to you after the show. Like,
what a man.
So then I did this fucking the Sammy J, I don't know, I think it was the Lion Roar, I think that album.
Okay.
I did that, like a reaction to it.
Okay.
So I did that shit, and then Sammy J seen it. It went viral, and I was like,
nice.
Because in the beginning I fell, like I actually literally I fell because I had at the time my desk was right here, and I had back then my mom was living in here with us, so my bed was here, so I didn't really have room. I had like the TV and the dresser here, so I didn't really have room. So I just had washed, so I had my clothes right here. So then somebody rang the doorbell and I ran, but I had already hit the camera, so I'm like, oh shit! So I ran back and I tripped, and I fucking almost ate shit right here. I almost fucking broke the window. And out the window, the fucking door. So now what the fuck? The
wall, baby. Drywall.
Let me stop drinking. But so then like that shit went viral. And then then I talked to Q. He's like, yeah, come through. After that, it was like, he's like, all right, you got potential. Like let's work something out.
Hell
then
yeah.
I think I did the first video that I did with them was for what the fuck was her name? Ellie Mac.
Ellie Mac.
Ellie Mac. Ellie. I did the first video, and me and my homie did like a little, like talking to the fans and shit. I did that.
Okay.
Shit. Threw it up, and he's like, oh yeah, we like this shit. Then I started doing more reviews, like reaction to music, and then they were like, oh well, we're gonna sponsor you. Like you just put the logo in the front. I was like, oh hell yeah, and I was like, oh, this is what I really want to do. You know what I'm saying? This is what. And I went. It's funny because I went to Island Block. They put me in the air, bro. I froze. I fucking froze. They're like, so what's your name? I was like, Abraham. So I didn't know what. And my homie looked at me. He was like, what the fuck? And I was like, yeah, shout out to Mobile. And then I was like, what? And then in my head, I was like, yo, son, why did I do that? I said, what? And then so after that, I'm pretty sure Q was like, nah, we're not having this nigga in the air anymore. And then after that, bro, I fucking I started doing more videos for them and shit. And we had the fucking Eaton Beats was like something I thought it was gonna go big, you feel me? But then COVID fucking hit, and I'm like, you motherfuckers.
Tough.
But what is your favorite music to mix to?
My favorite? I don't know if I really have a favorite at this point. Like at this point, I like trying to find the blends of the stuff I like. Like I like trying to find the more R&B reggae mixes. Like I like doing those genre blends now. Oh yeah. Than anything in even like a hip hop, EDM, all that type of shit. Yeah. Like
a lot of people fuck with the EDM.
Yeah, I mean the island community isn't really on it yet. I mean I'm gonna get it there because they have like a picture of it. Yeah, a lot of people have a picture of it until you just go experience it. And and I still tell everybody, I was like, bro, just go to like an EDC or something. Just screw it and just go. Try to get like a one day and just have at it. And then you know what I mean. It's all those things they're fun, dude. That's what changed my mind. I went to one EDC and
my brother listens to that shit. Well, used to listen to that shit, And I was like, oh shit, like his iPod was full of that shit. And I'm like, oh fuck yeah. I was like, I fucks with this shit. Yeah. And I see a lot of people are like in their songs are mixing with that. Like they're trying to put their mix on the ADC and shit. That shit is hard. Like I like that shit. Especially when you have a mix to it and then you drop a different song. This shit is crazy, man.
But that's just one of them. Like I really love R&B mostly. Like that's what I like. If you're gonna catch me riding around, you're gonna catch me listening to R&B.
Who's your favorite artist?
Right now, shoot, I don't know if I mean, it's probably between Lucky Day, Blast is a good one.
Oh, yeah, Blast. Yeah. I'm trying to get Blast in the fucking podcast, bro. I know his cousin.
Oh, what?
I know one of his cousins.
Oh, that's dope.
And I was like, hey, bro, like he's like, man, yeah, he's in Mobile all the time. I'm like, what? Like who? What the fuck? He's like, yeah. Hey, I said, bro, come on, get him in here. I'm trying to get Blast is one of my favorite artists, man.
Yeah, that's what's
like
up.
His music. I don't really listen to rap, but when I do, it's like I want it to connect to me. You feel me? Like I always tell everybody when they come, like I have artists coming in and they ask like, oh, who's your favorite artist? A lot of people say, oh, Kanye. Like I don't connect to Kanye. You feel me? I grew up in the hood, so I want to like my favorite artist is Mozzie.
Okay.
Mozzie is one of my favorite artists. Just I like how he delivers his.
Understandable.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because he's talking about hood shit. Like he's talking about. I connect to what he's talking about. And then Blast is like more like a lovey kind of. Like still hood, but lovey, like kind of music.
Yeah, it's in between. If you like him, you gotta check out. Have you ever checked out my boy Kenai?
Kenai, no.
Oh yeah, if you like Blast, you gotta check out Kenai.
Kenai, I'll have to check him out. I'll have to check him out.
I'll show you some stuff.
He's from Cali too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
Yeah, you gotta check my boy out, man. It's in that same type of pocket like LA, but it's like hood. Yet some of it can be romantic, and you know what I mean. It's lit. It's dope.
So why haven't you put a lot of like you have a lot of mixes or you just
nah. I mean I mostly like I'll make mixes like for like those first like 15-20 minutes of the shows when like people are walking in and it kind of helps me like get into my own like energy. But I mean I used to do them. It just because I get very storyteller-ish with my mixes. Like
okay, I see you.
All mine are very I mean, I know there's some things like I update, like on my SoundCloud, I update my Island one. Like that shit is just hella old. And then, but they're very like storyteller. Like it's almost like mixtapes are kind of like artists coming out with albums.
Yeah.
To me, like I have to find this collection of music that's like, all right, now I'm ready to say something.
For sure.
Kind of like, you know what I mean? I used to make music and whatnot, and I still do. Like back in the...
You rap and stuff?
I mean,
whatever.
I kind of do. I mean, of course, I tried it like in high school. And, but like writing, love songs,
okay.
producing, you know, and all that different type of nonsense.
I mean, I tried to write a bunch of times, but it didn't work. I tried to produce, didn't work.
Yeah.
I'm trying to, I mean, to this day, I still want to hop in the booth to just see what I sound like.
Bro,
you know?
hit me up. I got
you do?
My studio's all the way in fucking downtown LA. But
it's so good, bro. I mean, shit. All the homies recording in LA, so I'll be like, when I'm about to do it, I'm gonna call you up, and I'm like, it's like I just need you to, you know, say something in Spanish.
Yeah,
the fuck, I was like, no, I'm trying to fucking do a fucking verse or something. You know, not just some 2 words.
Trying to get some shit off, bro.
So,
but I don't try to write verses no more. I do mostly like hooks or like I add in some energy of the song. Like that's like my pocket.
That's what's up.
That's where I'm at now.
Okay. Yeah. When you had, because you said your first show was like you said 2017.
For Island Block, yeah.
How was that? Like, were you like mad nervous or it was just like you were in the zone?
I was just talking with Joe about this yesterday. He was like, yeah, you know, it's gonna be. Because I remember him hyping it up. It's gonna be a big crowd. You know, you're gonna be all right with like 1,400, 1,500. And I was like, man, I'm cool. Like, because I used to do like little random shit. And like high school, I used to like MC the like the assemblies my senior year.
So you kind of used to it.
Yeah, just going like just acting a fool. You know what I mean? Just being the dude that really don't give a damn like what people gonna think. I'm just gonna let loose. And then but even then, like Vegas, I had a couple like big crowds. The homie just like randomly just made me go on. Yeah. You know, do them half an hour talking about, yo, I gotta go to the bathroom. Like, just do like 2 mixes. You good.
Yeah. 2 hours later.
Yeah, my boy was going for 40 minutes, dog. And then, but that like the whole club was like cracking, and I thought like that's damn near the pinnacle, right? That's what you want to. That's where you want to be.
The crowd to
you know
ride,
what I mean? So, but But even then, going out and then doing that first 1,400, it was cool. But for me at that point, it was like once I do those first,
your first show was 1,400.
Yeah, it was like 14 to 1,600, I think, over at the House of Blues.
Bricks.
I
would have been like, even because I used to fight. Mm-hmm. So like when I walk through the ring, bro, I'm like, I'm about to shit on myself. Yeah. But it's just like that nerve. You know what I mean? Because I'm looking around and it's like, oh shit, like niggas like literally looking at me fighting.
Did you play like other sports too, or you just like?
I played football, but football, I feel like football because you put your helmet and you just see this. You feel me? You don't see the crowd. So like I didn't really. But when you fight, you coming in and everybody's looking at you.
And you're fully exposed.
Like, yeah, and you're like, oh yeah, what's up? But I was like, oh shit, like okay, like oh no, okay. But then you get used to it. But that's what I'm saying. Like when your first show.
Yeah, no, and I was a varsity basketball player.
Oh, okay.
So like I was like, you know what I mean? Like basketball's kind of like in the middle of your exposure of like fighting, and like football is like, so you're used to like, and you know those games used to be cracking back in the day. So it was like I was kind of used to being in front of crowds and like having to just focus and perform. Yeah. So it was like that, like going through layup lines again. So it was the same thing as if like DJing, bro. Once I get my first 2-3 mixes in, it's on. So cracking, what's up?
Let's do it, yeah. And I was telling, I don't know what I was telling. I went to a party, man, and the DJ sucked. So I'm sitting there, like, and I'm looking, and I guess a couple people dancing. I think it was like my cousin invited me to a party, and then I'm like, all right, so I'm sitting there, and I'm like,
those people dancing just don't care. They just wanted to come dancing.
Yeah,
it didn't matter.
Yeah, I was like,
they just
what
wanted
the
to dance.
fuck are we playing? So I walked up, and was like, hey, can you tell me when to go? And he was like, all right, I got you. Boom, he played it. All the people started coming up. Okay. Yeah. And I was like, oh, play this song next. And I was like, man, I told the president of the party, I said, man, just pay me, nigga, because I'm a DJ and he's just doing the fucking thing here. Yeah. Then we had a Christmas party for my job, right? Mm-hmm. But I didn't know the lady who was sitting next to me, I didn't know that was the DJ's wife. I said, man, this fucking DJ sucks. And then she looked at me and I was like, yeah, he ain't playing shit. I asked him to play three songs already. The motherfucker's not playing shit. And then she's looking at me, and then like my friend was like, bro, that's the DJ's wife. I was like, oh fuck, I'm definitely not getting my songs now. I was like, god damn. I was like, fuck. But
it happens.
I mean, if like what happened, like I don't know if you had this situation, like when you start DJing and you don't see nobody vibing.
Nah, I mean, like I've done like maybe like 1 or 2 shows, but it's like I know this isn't really my crowd, and I'm trying. I like just try to find the pocket and what's gonna win them over. And then I might have missed maybe like a handful of times. Okay.
Wait, say like I hit you up. It's like, hey AD, like I'm trying to I have a party. What's up? Yeah. Do you just come with your own mix, or you ask like, hey, what you trying to?
No. I ask what you trying to hear. Okay. Like send me like Spotify playlist or some shit, or like the 25. Especially like you got like 10 you want to hear. You give me 10. You like, yo, I want to hear these 10 songs for sure. I normally can just take that and I can build from that everything else. The rest of however long you need me to DJ.
That's what's up. Because I was like thinking like, what if you show up and somebody booked you, right? And then you show up to a fucking all people home and you're like, oh fuck, what am I? And you have just like fucking Dr. Dre and all these other shit. It's like, oh fuck, what am I gonna do?
No. But I learned from the OGs that crowd reading is one of the biggest secrets. Like mixing is number 1, crowd reading is number 2. Yeah. Like that they go damn near hand in hand because you have to know where you're going next with what they're moving to.
Yeah. So I was like in my head, I was like, man, what if like I would be like it's like if you're a stand-up comic, you're doing your thing and the crowd's not responding back. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I think it's the same thing as a DJ. You feel me? Like you playing the song and everybody's just like, oh yeah, like a couple people over there in the corner just yeah, and like. Yeah. To me, I would be like, "Fuck, I'm done. I'm just fucking autoplay." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really have. I mean, if it is, it's like you got to know too. You can't really please everybody. Yeah. You know what I mean? There's still going to be 1 or 2 people. Like I had a person like flip me off in Vegas and be like, "Yo, fuck you, you suck." But at the same time, everybody else around them is going up. Yeah. Like the 80, 85, 90% of the club is going up. My G, like I'm winning. Yeah. And there's still people coming in. Poking their head in the curtain like, yo, what's happening over here? You know what I mean? Like, that's why I used to like doing the beach last summer because it was the ultimate challenge of like, there's just the boardwalk. It was like the boardwalk, people running, people jogging, groups of people just like riding their bikes, cruising together on a Saturday afternoon. And then it was like it was a game to me. Yo, how can I get you to just stop?
Yeah, and just vibe with it.
Yeah, not one drink. I need you to get two. If I get you to get two, I won. Because now I don't want my fee at this point. You know what I mean? Like, you know, the homie don't make his money when you bought your first one. I'll make my money when you got the second one. Something good. You know what I mean? And then, like, that's just kind of how you got to attack it. You got to find a way to, you know, like it's all a challenge. Life is a challenge, bro. What you gonna do with it? You know?
What do you play in Vegas?
Hip hop mostly. It depends.
What spots? Is it casinos or just like a?
I was doing a casino lounge called Electra in the Venetian.
Okay, yeah.
It's like right there in the middle of the casino.
Oh shit, you doing big things.
Yeah, but I'm gonna try to go get in nightclubs and whatnot in this next swing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to go. I ain't playing no more. I'm trying to go compete.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
It's go time.
Hell yeah. Cause I mean I'm not a club guy cause I'm a high head motherfucker. So motherfuckers are bumping, like, especially in Vegas.
Yeah.
Cause you like this, you dancing like a fucking sardine. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm like, man. So
you just gotta know where to go.
Yeah, man. I went to it wasn't a lake somewhere. It was a bar. That shit was popping. It was. I swear to God, it was probably like 20 people in there, but it was the vibes. Yo. The DJ was doing his thing. I was like, hell yeah. And then we went to Sharky's. I don't know if you've been to Sharky's, bro. That shit was popping too. But it was packed. But when we we caught a little corner, so we were like cool, like, and it was a group of us, so we were vibing. But I'm saying in Vegas, I was like, bro, like that shit gets like a sardine fucking can, bro. Like,
yeah, depending on where you want to go.
Yeah, we were trying to go to some club in I think it could have been like Caesar Palace or
Omnia or whatever that is
somewhere, bro. And I'm looking and then they open the doors and I'm looking inside and I was like, what are we doing? Like, are we just gonna stand here and bounce around with each other? Like you can. I got a lot of family that live in Vegas. I was like, oh, we get a booth and we could dance. I was like, what? No. Like, I want to go on the floor. I want to dance on the dance floor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, what's the hardest thing for you as a DJ?
What's the hardest? Because I think I'm into so many genres, staying on top of everything and finding that balance of gigging and like having to go out in space, seeing what people like, and then having the balls of whether or not to test new shit or whether or not, like, you know what I mean? Because that's really it. And a lot of times with the island shows now, it's coming with something new. You know, because a lot of our clients and a lot of our audience is they're repetitive.
Yeah.
You know, they're coming to Sammy, they're coming to Chloe Kai, they're coming to all of them. I have to, you know what I mean? I kind of got it. I don't want to do the same thing. Yeah. And when you're doing 2 a month. Yeah. But at the same time, it's like, I know you guys are just you really like this pocket of music and I can't go too far from it, but I just got to stay researching and trying to find what's new. And that's kind of like, that's really the hardest part now. The most challenging.
Okay. So we're gonna take a break because my camera's only record for 30 minutes. So we're gonna just tap and come back.
I know how that goes. Yeah.
All right. So we back. So we talked about you was the hardest thing. What is, I think for you, what is the funnest thing?
The reaction.
The reaction when you drop the song. Oh yeah. That's how you know you got him. Like, oh, said God is
the A and like as those get louder, then I know when I go to like either my sing along sections and I can hear you just singing. I can hear you going off, and that's the best part because somebody asked me one time, how does it feel like to have like, you know, like that reaction, like somebody like that Keisha Cole moment with everybody singing, and it's like, I mean, it's cool, but shit, imagine what it's like to be Keisha or like Sammy to where they're singing your song. Like, it's cool for me, but it's like it's cool knowing that we all vibe to the same thing because it's like it's somehow we just for a moment we're in one great understanding. Yeah. Like of peace and just happiness and just love. Like this is all like when that song comes on, everybody vibes to it. You ain't thinking about nothing else but hell yeah. Yes, like let's go. Like, you know, and that shit and knowing I bring people there and that euphoria is like that or like that, whatever that is we call it. That feeling and sensation that people have when you had that moment.
Yeah, just
That's what's up.
That's like it's because when we did that show, you know, because that's the first time I heard your, you know, you mixing and being an MC and shit.
Right.
Like you were doing a cloud work and shit, crowd work. My bad. See, I need to stop drinking, man. I'm always and I feel like when it's a DJ that's actually, you know, telling people, oh yeah, you over there, like, you feel me? Like it kind of makes the experience like a little better, because you walking in, it was like, all right, like, you know, come and sing along with the song. And I seen you doing it with a bunch of different like shows that you be posting and shit.
Right.
That's cool, man. That's like, that's even with comics, because I do a lot of, like, I follow a lot of comics, and it's funny when they do crowd work. I can't even talk. Well, shit, hold on. So I can talk at the end of one day, bro. I got twisted and doing a podcast.
Oh man.
And when I started editing, I was like, dude, I sound so drunk. I'm good. So yeah, like, so how did you like that? I'm like, fuck.
Said the same thing 3 times in a row.
And the guy's looking at me like, what the fuck? You good? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Nigga, like, it's just, you know, I'll finish the whole bottle.
Yeah, for real.
But what's next for you? Like, what's going on with like, I mean, you doing the Island Block show? I mean, it's Island Block or
Island Block, still Island Block, like the Island Block shows at the House of Blues and all that. But traveling more, hopefully this year.
Okay, so you want to do Vegas? What's one of the spots that you would love to MC?
Oh, MC. I don't know if I have like a preference. I'm just trying to see new places. Yeah, like anything that just lets me see something new, meet new people. Like that's what I'm just trying to do. Cause like, right now, my real goal is there's a little small place in Montenegro off the sea that's called Budva. That is like my European like goal. So it's like, I don't know if I want to do it now or if it's something that's gonna come like after these next 5 years and be going hard. But I'm going to fucking Budva and I'm going to Ibiza. I'm going to all that shit. Like I gotta go. You know what I mean? And
it seems like the clubs in Europe, that shit be popping,
bro. They're Vegas on 10.
Yeah, that shit like
it's not like there's a bunch of them.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, there's a bunch of little ones, but then they have one big ass one that's like, no, you got to be balling. It ain't nothing but Ferraris.
Yeah,
and whatnot all out here, bro.
Like you walking in, you have to buy a fucking $20,000 bottle and shit.
Yeah, exactly. You know they ain't playing, bro.
Nah, that shit's crazy.
The ballers are ballers, and if not, there's still dope ass little beach ones that's getting busy and cracking. And they got the little hot little models down there too. So
yeah, so I'm Puerto Rican and Cuban, so we went to Puerto Rico. We're going to one of the family members' house, and we're going down the coast, right? And there's like a bunch of little clubs, and then we stopped. Like, you know, there's a stop sign, and we stopped. And the club, the little spot, bro, they were going in. And then I'm telling you, it was like fucking like 20 people outside. And I'm looking inside and I'm like, God damn, that shit is packed. But it's like it looked like this room. But the DJ, you could tell the DJ was doing this thing, because like I hear him like, hey, like, you know, and everybody was screaming and shit. I'm like, so I look and I'm like, man, we need to stop right there. Fuck the family house. Let's stop right here.
Let's go ahead and make a swerve and detour. But that's that's what I'm looking for, because I see with a lot of places, not in LA, is you like. There's a lot of places that they don't need a lot though. They just out here trying to have a good time.
Oh yeah.
Bro, just keep the liquor pouring, dog, and bro, give me somewhere to pee, dog. And get the music pumping, and we good, dog. Let's make it happen. I love that shit, bro, because that's what it's about, bro. I don't care what it look like. Let's just have a good time.
Hell yeah. But did you tell me who's your favorite artist? You did, huh?
Like R&B, yeah.
What about rap?
Rap? Oh, I got a whole group of them.
You don't have one?
Whole group. No, I don't have like one specific one. Like, if I'm in, it just depends on what mood I'm in. Like right now, I'm listening to a bunch of, like, I'm listening to WOODZ, Got Wings on the last WOODZ album. I'm listening to Dom's last one, West Side from Love with
Have you heard the Future?
Yeah, that shit's cool.
That shit
it's perfect.
I'm not really a Future fan, but this shit, I was like, okay.
Let me tell you that J. Cole's probably my favorite rapper.
Oh, J. Cole's
for sure, hands down.
Crazy.
I think I was cleaning and organizing my house, and then I put on the Dreamville set that he just did the performance. I don't know if there's anybody colder.
Nah, but his lyric, like how he put his lyrics together, it's so cold.
There's nobody. I don't know if there's anybody realer.
I said, man, he got like. I mean, I always say that E40 is like one of the GOAT with the with the lyrics
Coast, for sure.
Like, but you know, J. Cole, I feel like
J. Cole is fire, bro. Like as far as like this new generation, I feel like he's the dude we're gonna look at. That was like Jay-Z, because he just at this point right now his flow is timeless. Yeah, man. It isn't like, oh, that was the flow back then. Like, nah, dog.
And then he's smooth with this shit too. It's like I feel like it's just like fucking smooth.
There's a difference between who you are naturally is something that can fit. Because, like if you talk about like a GOAT in the sport, is somebody that I can take out and I can put anywhere, and they're gonna be considered the greatest. You can do that with, like, Jay-Z was one of those. Like, this dude been rapping for how long? Like 30 some years. But that flow he had in the early 90s, Cass was still catching up 20 years later, because that flow is just timeless. You know what I mean? And it's not a trend. It's not a flow of the era. Like, no, you can put this wherever. Yeah. He's gonna be a king of rap wherever you put him.
What do you think about? Because I just had this conversation with one of my boys. Mm-hmm. What do you think about Lil Wayne?
Lil Wayne, I thought he went on one hell of a run. He's the one who showed you consistency is going to be the key. Yeah. Because his consistency was insane those Carter years.
Oh, man.
Like, you know what I mean?
Because he was telling me, because he was like, oh, I was, I kind of was repeating one of his songs. Beat Without Bass. I don't know if you heard that song.
What's that?
Beat Without Bass. I think it was Beat Without Bass. He's like, I take 3 L's to the head, love, live, life, and I'm dead. Mm-hmm. I said that right, and he was like, damn, bro. He's like, you should be a rapper. I said, nah, that's not me. You feel me? That's not me. He's like, what do you mean? That's Lil Wayne. He's like, Lil Wayne won't do that. I'm like, bro, listen to this song.
Yeah, no, Wayne was going off.
And I was like, bro, like Lil Wayne had bars.
He was going crazy.
I mean, I'm not saying he does it now, but he's not doing music. I mean, he just made a song, right?
It was that, like, I don't know if it was in between the Carter 1 or like Carter 3, and even in like those whole mixtapes. I forgot what whatever that mixtape series was too that was going along with it. Oh, he was killing though. He was killing the game. Man. And it was like, bro, he's giving you new music every month. Like, not a song. No, it's a whole ass mixtape.
So I had a boy, shout out and rest in peace to my boy Damien. He was the one that like he would come and knock on my door. He's like, hey, I got the new Lil Wayne. And I was like, okay. And I'll give him my iPod. Mm-hmm. And he's like, yeah, check this. I was like, oh shit, nigga. Like, I'll be on. Everybody at school like, hey, let me borrow your iPod. Let me borrow your iPod for this period. Nah, bro, I'm about to listen to this shit because I had all the new shit that I don't know how my boy used to get all the time. Right. But I was telling my boys like Lil Wayne. I was like, cause he's younger than me. Cause I'm about to be 30 this year. Mm-hmm. I don't know how old are you.
I'm about to be 34.
Okay, so we were around the same age around there. Mm-hmm. So I was like, and he's 20. He just turned 21. Mm-hmm. So I was like, you don't know, like back in the days, like like that shit. Lil Wayne to us was whoever the fuck you like, and he was like, he said, fuck, who the fuck he said? No, what is it? Young boy, young something.
Oh, NBA young boy.
Nah, the other nigga though. One was he signed to. I think he signed to Cash Money too. Young. Fuck, what the fuck is his name?
Nah, I couldn't tell you. I ain't that versed.
He was the one. He was the one that like he was like kind of mumble in his word in his raps. Young something. Young, I forgot his name, and I was like, bro, he signed with Cash Money. Like, I don't know if he still is. Yeah. He said, nah, but he's better, and I was like, no, bro. Lil Wayne had. I'm not saying like Lil Wayne. I think Lil Wayne had the best. Like you said, like.
He had one hell of a run.
That motherfucker was going crazy. After the Carter 3, it fell off to me.
It was the Drought series.
Oh yeah, the Drought.
The Drought series, he was going retarded. And that was all in between like Carter 1, 2, 3. Like, oh my, he was going crazy. Man, like, and I told him, I was like, listen to this couple songs, and then he was like, this is not. I said, man, because you a youngster, so like you want to hear what you're hearing now. Yeah, you know that. Like to me, I told up a lot of people, I was like, I'm not just because I'm from the West Coast. I'm kind of biased. I like the West Coast vibe. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Like with the NBA young boy and then like the baby and all that like Southern type of rap. Yeah, I don't really fuck with it. That's tough.
I don't really fuck with it. I don't. But if you fuck with it, like from like New York and shit, I'm fucking with it.
Man, so you weren't fucking with like the Jeezy album, Thug Motivation 101 when that shit came out?
I don't fuck. When you say who?
Young Jeezy.
Oh no! Young Jeezy, yes, like that because that's still like
I'm
an
your favorite rapper. Hey, now I'm your favorite trapper. Yeah. What? that shit that was it right there. Absolute truth. Yeah, no joke. Yeah. Who me? I emerged from the cracks.
But see, like I like the old school Southern rap. You feel me?
Okay, so like who?
Plies.
I'm a huge Outkast fan.
Outkast, Plies. You could say, you know, T-Pain. I think T-Pain is a GOAT.
Yeah, for sure.
Fucking who else? I was just listening to who else? What the fuck was his name? It was like Slow Motion for me.
Oh, Juvenile.
Juvenile.
Oh yeah,
you know,
for sure. Hot Boys and all
Hot
that
Boys,
was killer
you know.
shit.
Like I fuck with all that type.
Yeah,
of music.
Lil Jon, boy, that was my life dream when Bia came out was to be in the Lil Jon video. I was like, bruh, I want to be, bruh.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Look, yeah, let me be the little white kid in the video. Okay, y'all need one, bro. Y'all need a token.
I need a little white boy in the motherfucker.
Bro, I'm just light skinned, bro. But
yeah, so like I fuck with all that, like, but the new shit, I just, like I told you earlier, I can't connect to it. Back then, I didn't know what the fuck they were saying because I was listening to Slow Motion for me like not too long ago. I said, man, I was singing this song when I was like 12. Like,
yes,
what the fuck? And even my teacher's like, why are you listening to this shit? This is not for you. And I'm like, it's for me. Like, trust me.
Yeah,
like, you don't even know what it's saying. I was like, I don't care.
Yes,
like, you know, like I don't care. You know, like fucking what other song I was just listening to?
Oh, that's great.
What was the little group that used to make like sex songs?
Pretty Ricky.
Pretty Ricky.
Yes, sir.
I was listening to that shit the other day, and I'm like,
oh yeah, that whole first Blue Stars album.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck was I listening to? Like,
hey, it was cool. They said it on there. Age ain't nothing but a number.
Yeah.
It was love, dog. We good.
Damn. No, for real. I was like, man. And then I was telling my wife, and I was like, dude, like, well, I was like, did you listen to this? And she's like, well, you know, once in a while.
Bro, everybody was.
Yeah, I was like, man, this shit bang. Like, I mean, like the beats, like, you know, like the lean with it, rock with it. Like,
hey,
you
bro,
feel me? That
your
shit.
teacher was telling you don't listen to it because she knew what the hell she was doing at happy hour with the same
teacher.
shit on.
Shout out to my third grade teacher, man.
Yeah, they knew what was up.
But I like fuck with everything like in the East Coast, like in New York. Like, I think New York rappers have a different type of vibe. You feel me? Like their shit is crazy. Like
New York itself is a different energy.
Well, I mean, I don't know about fucking 69. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know about him. Like, I mean, I think he's a character. But his music, I don't know if I get like.
In the beginning, when it all first came out, and I was like in the weight room coaching the kids, bro, I was all about it. Yeah, let's.
Yeah.
But it was just yelling. It was like Lil Jon and Eastside Boys all over again. Yeah, it was their new version. So I was like, oh hell yeah, fuck it.
Yeah. I was like, nah, but like everybody else that's up there doing their shit, I'm like, okay, I fuck with this shit. I fuck, especially like old like 90s.
Oh yeah.
Like East Coast rap, that shit crazy.
Yeah.
Who are you, a Tupac fan or Biggie?
I think that I don't know. I'm like even because I love Biggie's style more than I like Tupac's style. As a rapper, I think Biggie's better. I think Biggie was better, just in the way he would flip the words and how he would ride something. But the way Tupac empowered meaning in every word he said, like you couldn't match that. Nobody's ever been able to match that again. No. And now that's like his genuineness about him. Is like what he was saying. Every word was powerful. Every word had meaning. Everything had a purpose with him.
Like I was listening to I don't know if you heard a word to my firstborn. The last verse that he's, I don't know who, it's not Tupac, it's somebody else. There's like, oh, even though that we're criminals, we still got knowledge. And I'm like, damn, that shit like hit me. I'm like, holy shit, like that's true. Like, like even though we're criminals, we're doing dumb shit, we still got knowledge and we still know how to raise our kids.
It's true.
I was like, damn, these motherfuckers is crazy.
Yeah.
Like this, like I love Tupac. I love all his music.
So you're a big Tupac fan?
Yeah.
Have you gone to the exhibit?
Not yet. And my sister-in-law just told me, like she went to like 2 weeks ago. Yeah. And she's like, you need to go. And I'm like, oh yeah. I was like, I didn't have time. Like last week, what the fuck did I lose? Like last week, something came up. That's why we didn't do it. And then this week, I just had to fucking work. Next week is Mother's Day, so it's like I don't have I don't have time.
Yeah, no time. So I think they extended it though through through the summer.
Oh yeah,
I think I saw something that they might have.
Oh shit, I thought. Oh damn,
because it was supposed to end at like the end of the month, but they might have. I've also seen something where they've extended it.
Okay, I'm gonna have to hit that up. Like,
I tell every
might have just called off of work. Shout out to everybody that was watching from work. I might not
every Tupac fan, you gotta go see that. It's a must.
I know my sister-in-law told me it was like it's nice. Like my niece is like she's a big Biggie fan because she's from the East Coast, and she was telling me like, what do you think about? I was like, I mean, I like Biggie. I'm not gonna get. I mean, I think both of them were great rappers, great, you know. But I'm from the West Coast, so I was like, you know, I had to. I know Tupac wasn't from the West Coast, but you know, he was born in New York.
Yeah,
but,
his mom was a New York Black Panther.
Yeah, so like, you know what I'm saying. But you know, he repped the West Coast. Like I wasn't even born here. I was born in Vegas. Yeah. So like, you know, it's me. Like I wasn't, but I was raised in California. Like I hate Vegas, bro. That's why I was like, man, Vegas. Like I fucking hate Vegas with a passion. I haven't. The last, like, my mom went like a couple of weeks ago, and then she said, "You want to go?" I said, "Nope." And then all my cousins see me, I was like, "Hey, when you coming?"
Hard pass.
I said, when are you coming?
Yeah,
he's like, "Why?" And I was like, "I just can't stand." And my wife was like, "Why don't you like Vegas?" I don't know, man. I just can't fucking stand it. Like, because I mean, I left Vegas when I was, I think, like in second grade. So like, I think it brings back all like bad memories. I think that's what it is. So I was like, you know, like I just, even when I go, I'm like. And my wife's like, "Can you put a different face on?" I was like, "Shit, let me take that shit off and put a new one on." You feel me? Like I can't change it. Like
it'd be like that sometimes.
You know, but what else I was gonna talk to you about? I should just wrote this shit down. I was gonna write it down, but I went to my in-laws to put the Ring camera.
Oh yeah,
bro, and then, like it took longer than I expected. So I was like that. So I looked down and I was like, and I'm telling you, my father-in-law was like, "You want a drink?" I was like, "Hell yeah, let's drink." Boom, took a shot. "You want another one?" I was like, "Nah, but I'll take a beer." Then I started feeling kind of like, oh shit. And he was, "You want another one?" I said, "No, I haven't ate anything." So like I don't know if you've seen, we had the food up there. I was like trying to get ready and everything. But what's like you said, I told you what's next for you. Like, what do you have planned out for the summer?
Summer we got shows coming up, obviously.
Island Block?
Yeah, Island Block shows.
Who's performing? Because I've been trying to go to, you know, pandemic hit, and I haven't been to a concert, and I want to go. Yeah. Is Sammy back from? Is he?
They're doing a bunch coming up. They're doing one. I think they're doing one like Adelanto, or is that close to here?
I don't know where that's at.
I think it's somewhere like out this direction. They're doing like Fiji, and Common Kings.
Oh shit, that's a good one.
I want to say it's out here. It's either out here, or I think it might be up towards like that Venice area. So I could be wrong. But yeah, I don't even really know. I just know I got dates. That's all I got. That's all they give me is dates, and then I just start showing up at that point. So I don't even know who's coming, but yeah, I think, you know, probably Sammy, probably Molly will come in. Like they normally do like around October or something. Yeah. But I can't even name.
So are you booked for the summer?
No, I'm always filling stuff in. Like right now, like I'm really just gonna try to get to Vegas and see kind of where I can put stuff in out there, and then we're still seeing if the beach is gonna come back.
Okay.
I mean,
I'll have to pop one of these days up to the beach because that shit look like it's popping.
Yeah, it was cool. It was real cool, especially we had like Anu Hay out there last year. Yeah, it was crazy. I seen that. Yeah. That day. Yeah.
I seen you guys had a
we had Fio over there too.
Yeah, I seen that, and you had a tribal. What's tribal?
Tribal Theory. We had Tribal Theory. Yeah. It wasn't all. It was just Nico. Yeah, and then they had a couple of the other homies, but yeah, they were doing a couple of their songs and a bunch of covers. And
I like Tribal Theory. The fucking song. I think it's called like the Men in the Middle or something like that.
Stuck in the Middle.
That shit go hard, bro. That shit go crazy. Yeah. Who's your favorite poly reggae artist?
Poly reggae artist. Ooh. Right now, probably to be between Sammy and Fia.
Fia is fucking, man. That dude is a fucking amazing.
Yeah, it's still my favorite set to listen to like live.
Sammy, I think Sammy is like off the chain, like one of the best singers I ever heard.
Yeah, that boy can sing.
I can't stand that. I to be honest, I can't stand any polys because I got no fucking. I mean, I grew up with a Samoan family, right? So I go mix. I go get you some comments. Mm-hmm. All of them know how to play fucking instruments. All of them know how to sing, and I'm in a corner like this. Oh, Abraham, it's your turn. I said, what am I doing? Yeah. Oh, it's your turn to sing. Cool. Yeah, no, I'm not fucking singing. Like, and in my head, I'm singing in my head right now. I was like, man, I think I sound all right. And I record myself and like, oh no, don't do this shit.
Let's just do Barry White, guys. Let's just do Barry White.
I said, I do this shit. I was like, you gonna fucking everybody in the mix is gonna bounce. Yeah. But right now, you know who David Rhythms is. Mm-hmm. Have you listened to his new mixtape?
Nah, I haven't yet.
Man, shout out to my guy, man, because
I heard he's planning on coming out here.
Yeah, no, I was talking to him because like me and him got really like we got tight, and I told him, I was like, bro, like I need you to hop on my podcast.
Oh, bro, they rhythm's dope.
I said, and he was like, oh, you like his family, like last time, as a quick little story, last time they came, you know how they're from, like I want to say like his family's from SOS.
Okay.
So, I said, they hit me up and said, hey, bro, we're gonna be at the House of Blues this day, and I'm like, man, I'm a Red Sox fan, so I'm like, they were playing the Angels that day, and I'm like, oh, yeah. I was like, you know what, my I think my one of my girl's cousin got us tickets to go watch the Red Sox play. Oh, nice. So I got my Red Sox jersey. I got my jeans, and then I have my red Chucks. and then Q asked me, he said, "Hey, bro, can you film for them?" I said, "Yeah, I got you." Then Dave Rhythms, I want to say it's his people, hit me up and said, "Hey, can you film?" Okay. I said, "Yeah, I got you guys." I show up, nigga, hey,
oh yeah, like, yeah, that opening act.
Yeah, what's his name? Cuddy Banks.
Cuddy Banks.
And I'm like, I'm in the parking lot and I'm looking, I was like, fuck, and I have no clothes. Like I was like, damn, I told my wife, I was like, I'm about to get jumped.
Yeah, because I think that might have been right after they had just got into some shit.
Oh yeah? Oh, were you there?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, you were there. You were there. Yeah, you were there. Yeah. And I'm like fucking getting my stuff, and then like I just, hey God, like I just see somebody talking. I'm like,
bruh, oh, you should have seen that set when he did his set.
Oh, I showed up. I think he was doing halfway in his set.
So you were there when everybody pulled up on stage.
Yeah. I was like,
I went outside, found Joe. I said, hey, yo, like, you might need to tap inside, dog. It just got mad real, dog. Yeah.
And then like, so I showed up and I go to Q.
Okay.
I said, what's up, bro? I'm here. And he's like, all right, for sure, go do your thing. He's like, go get your ticket, your sticker. And I was like, all right, so I went, boom, boom. And I'm in the front filming, and I'm looking back, and everybody's just like this. And I'm like, fuck. And then I'm like, my whole family bloods. My whole family from San Bernardino, and they're all bloods. So I'm like, shit. I'm about to get jumped right now. Go on, keep going. Cuddy Banks sees me. He goes, I said, God. I was like, God. And I catch it on camera. I was like, rest in peace to my guy, man. But
yeah, for real.
Then while I go to the back, they take I don't know who she was, but she's like with David Rhythms like team. Okay. He's like, all right, let's meet David Rhythms. So I was like, all right, so I'm going back. Talking to David Rhythms, Cuddy Banks comes, is like, hey, cuz you got Mad Boss coming in with that shirt on, your red Chucks, and I was like, hey, bro, he's like, nah, and he just dabs me and like walks, and I'm like, yeah, and then I just met, and I thought it was funny because I still had that video. I didn't post his set, right, but I still had the video when he flipped me off and shit, and I'm like, that shit is hilarious. And then when I'm leaving, like I see a group, and I'm like, I said, man, I'm about to get jumped. But they were all mad cool. Like, hey, they were like, hey, what's up? Like, because I don't know if they see me in the front or whatever. But everybody was, and they were mad cool. Like, shout out to our niggas from the SOS. You know what I'm saying?
Because I think they ended up jumping somebody outside or something.
Yeah? Oh, shit.
I don't remember, but who don't listen to me? Nah, don't listen to me, but I know things got a little tricky that night. Man. Shout out to all the Usos from SOS, man. Yeah, I'll try.
Oh, yeah. Yep. That shit. That was, I think, I was like, man, I'm about to get fucked up today. Like, I was like, I don't mind fighting, right? But big ass Samoans, I was like, I might take a good one shot, and after that, I'm fucking done.
I'm only going with one of y'all.
Yeah, I was like, all right, one of y'all, the skinniest motherfucker, please.
Yeah. You know, I'm not playing with 2, 3, none of y'all.
But I had a friend. We go to the mix, right? And then he's like, hey, he pulls me to the side. He goes like, hey, bro, I'm kind of scared. I looked at him. I was like, scared for what? And he's like, they're just looking at me like they want to fight me. And I'm like,
it's the worst.
I was like, what do you mean? So I walk in the building. I walk in the garage, and I said, nah, nigga, they're vibing. They're playing music. What the fuck? Like, they're singing a gospel song right now. What are you talking about? And then he was like, nah, like the one in the corner. And that shout out to my boy Lupe. He was just like, but he was slumped. Like, he was already like drug out. He was already faded with the collar. And he was okay. Like, so I was like, nah, he's good. And he gets up. My boy Lupe is probably like 6 something, like 6, maybe 6'3", 6'5", some shit like 300 pounds. Just fucking. And I was like, nah, he's good. Comes up to us, is like, hey, what's up, and I was like, man, they're big ass teddy bears, man. Yeah. I was like, but don't fuck with them because they'll fuck you up. Yeah. I was like, you don't fuck with them, bro.
Yeah. Just keep it easy.
Yeah, bro. That day I was like, fuck. I told my wife, I was like, this is the first time. I was like, you gonna see me lose today. Like, you gonna see me lose. I mean, I could take probably 3-4 hits, and then after that, I'm down.
Yeah, but for the most part, no, they all good people.
No, they're all good people. Yeah,
all love, so much love with those people. I have yet to meet one that I really like, didn't like, or was too crazy for me.
I met some of them, but then like I mean, I feel like they're trying to test you, and then if like you got the heart, then like, all right, this nigga got the heart.
Yeah,
I met some of them.
Yeah, I'm probably just being smart. I just use Joe as like my barrier.
Yeah.
Whoever Joe needs me to meet, that's who I'll meet. I just try to play safe.
Yeah, that's so sad. Yeah, no. And shout out to Joe, because Joe actually knows some of my friends out here.
Oh, word?
He knows my boy Eric. Yeah, he's like, oh yeah, Eric. And I was like, yeah. He's like, I know.
Yeah,
I was
that fool know everybody.
I was like, damn, nigga, like I need to get him in here too, bro, because I think like that day when I told you that I went to Lighting Block, and they were both talking to me, and they were like, what do you want to do? And I told them, I was like, I want to have your job.
Right.
I want to do what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it was a good experience of me going to the show.
Right.
And seeing both of them doing what they do. You feel me? And they gave me great feedback on the show that I was doing with my boy. Shout out to my boy Lorenzo.
Awesome.
And it was like, oh yeah, he was like, you guys got the chemistry.
Yeah.
You guys got a chemistry, so that's good, because me and Joe got the same thing. Like, we got the chemistry. And then me and Joe talked to the side, and he was like, yeah, man, like all you have to do is just keep going and do your thing. And then that shit stuck to my head.
Yeah.
Cause like I was gonna quit doing this shit like when I first started.
Yeah.
And I told you, shout out to my boy fucking Marion for leaving me. I was like, man, I can't do this by myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can't do this shit like, I can't have. I always have to have a guest. I have to like have a guest, because if I'm sitting here, I was like, what do I talk about? Like, oh shit, like, you feel me?
Yeah.
So like I was like, fuck. So then I always think back what Joe told me, is like, you always have to just keep pushing, because you're gonna come up and you get stuck on that road.
Yeah.
But you're gonna have to figure out how to get out of it.
That's the truth.
So I'm like, damn. I was like, that's what's up. So I have Joe and Q, but you said Q's up north. Like, that's where he's staying at now.
To my understanding. To what I know, I think I don't know where about. I just know like somewhere up north. I can't be specific.
Oh shit! I thought he was down here still.
Nah, not that I know. He comes down here sometimes, but I don't think he really like down here like that no more.
Damn! Shout out to the Usos, man, because they really gave me a chance to do what I wanted to do, and gave me the motivation to keep doing what I'm doing right now. So shout out to them, man, because if I didn't get the opportunity to go to Island Block Radio, I probably would have been like, I don't want to do this shit no more.
Yeah, I mean, they've done that for a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's like, especially even me being with them for like probably past 7 years or something like that. It's just, I've seen a lot of people here, and I see they here sometimes and they don't be here.
Yeah.
So
we're gonna pause again because the camera's,
Oh, he got it.
Do my thing. All right, man. So we're back. So you when I was talking to you throughout the week, you go to Vegas right now, or?
I was planning to, but I'm gonna kick back.
Okay.
It's Mother's Day next week, so I didn't want to go out there, come back, and then like I want to go out there, stay a weekend, stay a little while longer, and then come back. So I'll probably leave the next.
You got people out there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
A couple of my really good friends are out there, established, chilling. So.
Okay, so you just stay with them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just let me know where you gonna be, like with BS, so I can send my cousins, but like, check this nigga out.
Oh yeah, for
so
sure.
I can, so you could get.
Yeah.
So.
No gigs yet. I'm like going out there really just to tighten up the network.
Oh yeah,
like
that's perfect. Yeah,
like that type of thing. So that's what the next couple of trips are about. And they'll probably come in like June, July. Because they book like a month ahead in advance.
Yeah.
But it's more of a long play thing, and more of I just kind of had to change the situation and the look they were giving me, because they were just kind of keeping me in the lounge.
Okay.
That's just not my energy. Like I know I'm ready to
you
go
up
to the
there,
club.
yeah.
Like I know I'm ready. I just know I'm ready to compete. Or I'm.
Well, is the industry of DJing like that? Like, is it hard to get in? I mean, it's not. I mean, I think every
industry is hard to get into, and crack for sure. It's all hard.
You said crack?
Like it's hard to crack the code.
I said, hold on, bro. Like we're talking about crack now.
No. Like it's hard to crack those.
No,
those
like the industry is. I think every industry is kind of it's all hard to get in, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I mean I only know one other DJ like that I actually talked to and met, and that's you, and then the homie, what the fuck is his name? Okay, his name is. Sorry, man, I forgot your name.
But I love you.
Yes, he actually wants to hop on the podcast, but all right. Fuck.
He's gonna give you a month to reschedule it for that one.
Dude, I told you like earlier when I told you
yeah,
bad
terrible names, bro.
Fucking,
it's all good.
I remember people in like in the face, but I can't. Like I had a fucking girl from high school. Hey, how's your wife doing? I'm like, I was like, good. And then she you remember me? I was like, no. He's like, Jasmine. I was like, Jasmine. Now came home and I was like, you know, a girl named Jasmine. She's like, yeah, we had therapy with her. I was like, oh fuck.
Damn.
I was like, damn. But shout out to you. I don't know. It's gonna come back to me. It's gonna come back, and if it does, I'll say it. But the industry, like, is it like hard? Because I feel like there's only like that I know of, like 3 main DJs that are popping. Like there are up in the top.
Mm-hmm.
Is there? I mean, there's a bunch of DJs like the wedding DJs that, to me, they're trash.
Yeah.
Like wedding DJs to me some of them are good, but every time that I went to a wedding
same. I've been to a bunch of crappy DJ weddings. It's
especially
like,
if you get the DJ from the venue.
Yeah.
Like they trash.
Yeah, a lot of times.
Oh man, because when me and my wife got married, I said, man, we have to have good food and good music.
Yeah, you're good,
bro. I wrote like a fucking a page, like 4 or 5 pages this long, just like play this shit. He didn't play half of the motherfucker. Bro, I had to go and tell him, like, hey, I need this song.
Damn.
I need this song.
No.
I need this song. He played like the main ones that like, okay, because the guys in the venue was like, you have to circle the ones that you really want. So I circle the ones I really want, but I still want to hear every other one. You know, like you could do a mix. You know, like play like, I know some people get mad like that DJs just keep switching the music, but like, you know what I'm saying, like if you do a nice mix to it, nobody's gonna complain. But is the industry hard to get like to be, you could say like a poppin' or a well-known DJ?
The game now is almost like what it is like hip hop or any other like anything else, like a genre being an artist is it's damn near all just like little cult followings. Because people, I mean, I see very terrible DJs with big followings. Like they're just not good, but fuck it, they like the little gimmick and shit they giving off, and they down to just roll with it. Yeah, you know. And I mean, the industry shit though is really you gotta find your pocket, because really there's ways for everything in DJing. Yeah, you know what I mean. You can be only a private party, wedding type joint. You can try to go be in the nightclubs all the time. You can. What else can you do? Fuck if I know, but you know what I mean? Like, you can just do like a bunch of little stuff, or, you know what I mean? You just got to be willing to give off a good time, really. Or you just got to kind of find what your alley is and what you want to do. Shit, stream DJ now. That's the thing.
So that's what you do on stream?
Sometimes I just got over it. Like, I need that. I need feeling. I can't do that shit over the internet. Like, it just didn't click for me. Cause
I seen on stream on Twitch. I was going through, because I just got into stream. Twitch like probably like a month ago or 2 months ago. Cause I started like I was on TikTok and I seen this guy that was playing like role play on GTA, and I was like, what the fuck is this? So I went and I followed him, and then I found somebody else as a drug dealer on GTA, and I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, okay. So then I started watching more of his videos, and it's the funniest thing in the world. Like, it's literally alive inside there. Like, they were like,
inside people lives.
Yeah, I said, we're gonna fucking go fuck these motherfuckers up because they're in our territory. I'm like, dude, it's a fucking game. Yeah. And they take that shit seriously. So then I was going through it, and I just seen this is like the most like the guy that's got the most views right now. So I went, and there was a DJ, and he was just, you know, in his room, and it was like legit, bro. It looked like he was in a nightclub, like smoke machines, he actually had like a flamethrower. Just, I'm like, oh shit, like, where the fuck? Like, I'm looking in this room.
They did that, like Insomniac and shit. Like they built like just sound stages and built whole stages because they were still doing their festivals during quarantine. So they built crazy stages, like in like the Insomniac channel. They still have like a crazy ass like sound warehouse that people have a whole sound setup. And they're just people DJing, they just be in there getting angles and shit and all that. Is crazy. They were doing a bunch of crazy stuff on quarantine on Twitch.
I didn't even like, bro. I was like, what the fuck am I watching? But he like, bro, his shit was going. And like his comments was just.
Oh yeah,
I was like, I'm trying to read one. I'm like, yo, like you can't even read this shit.
You make good money too.
Yeah, that's what everybody was like. Man, you should hop on Twitch. Yeah. Like, you know, put your podcast up there. Then I'm like, oh
yeah,
shit.
Especially if you like doing like the music reactions, bro. Like do those every Friday night, bro. Because then at some point the Twitch like requirements to become like an affiliate and start getting paid and being on that route, bro. It's not that hard like to knock it out. Because probably as much as you got, and on like those Streamlabs setups that I was telling you about earlier. You can do it to where you can stream on both. You can do YouTube, Twitch at the same time.
Okay.
One of the apps, they help you actually make clips for like TikTok and all that type of shit. It's already in the system, like set up through the whole program.
I have to look into it because I do want to do. I want to go back to like making reaction to like, but I was trying to make reactions to like poly reggae.
Yeah.
Because who really like nobody
does that.
Nobody knows who. Like what poly reggae is.
Yeah, for real.
Right? I put, even when I go live on TikTok, because I'm popping on TikTok right now.
Dope.
I go live and I'm playing like, you know, Feel or Sammy J or J Bug. And I'm like, who's this? And I'm like, man, you guys don't know who these guys are?
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll go to my playlist on the iTunes. Like,
yeah, it's really like Fiji and Bug are like the only ones that are like really like the most nationally known ones.
But even that, like when I play Morning Ride, they're like, this shit is hard. Yeah, this shit is hard. And I'm like, who's this? I was like, this is Fiji. Like, yeah, man, this nigga, this nigga's OG. Like,
OG.
And then, oh, no, we don't know who this is. I'm like, dude, you guys sleeping with the pot. I was like, and most people was like, oh, we don't like reggae. And I was like, what? If you don't like reggae, listen to poly reggae. And I'm pretty sure you're going to fall in love with it.
Yeah, but it was hard to find polys. Like, when I was growing up.
Really?
I didn't meet anybody till high school.
What did you, like, where did you grow? Like, I know in LA.
It was more like Gardena. So, like, we're right at the end of the 91. Down there. So, like, we're technically, like, we're like the beginning of the quote-unquote beach cities. But right next to Compton.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay.
And then, like, but
bro,
like,
I'm thinking, like, somewhere else, bro.
But in Gardena, it's more like Japanese, Hawaiian. It's more like those. And then, like, the Samoans, they're in
Long Beach,
Carson. Yeah, you know what I mean? The Tongas is in, like, Hawthorne, Lawndale. Yeah. So I didn't meet none of them until I went to high school.
I met my first Samoan. Shout out to my boy Mila and Kiki. I moved to some apartments like down the road, and then my boy Harold. Shout out to my boy Harold. He was talking to Mila, and then like I just like, oh yeah. He's like, oh, my boy Harold's like, oh yeah, he's moving right here. Like, yeah, I'm just helping him move or whatever. And I was like, all right, cool. After that, like the second day, bro, that I met them, he was like, hey, you want to come and play like on PlayStation? I was like, yeah. So we go and play PlayStation, bro. I was in his house for like 3 hours. My mom's looking for me, cops everywhere. Shit, I'm like, I opened the door, the cops are there, and I'm like,
hello.
Oh, what the fuck is going on? And my mom's like, where you been? I'm like, across the street, across the neighbor. Like,
yeah.
And she's like, you have to tell me where you at the whole time. I was like,
that sounds like my mama.
I said, well, my bad. I didn't know, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I didn't know something. From there on, like we got to meet her mom or his aunt. Shout out to auntie. And like when my mom used to go to work and I didn't go to work. I mean, I didn't go to school or we were on vacation. She would take care of me.
That's what's up.
And then after that, like going to school, meeting Samoans, and then like high school is like when high school is, I think, is where I got to meet more, and then like I got more into the culture.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Cubans and Puerto Ricans and like anybody that's in the islands, they kind of have the same kind of vibe. You know, we eat the same shit: pig, fucking rice, coconuts.
Yep.
So when I met them, I was like, okay, now they're telling me like, oh, I'm Samoan. And I got in a big argument with my boy Mila that he was Hawaiian, not Samoan. Because I watched Lilo and Stitch. I said, bro, you look like the nigga from Lilo and Stitch. Like, you're Hawaiian. No, I'm Samoan. I was like, it's the same shit, bro. And then until like we were in, I was like in 3rd grade when I met my boy Mila.
Right.
Or nah, probably 4th. Somewhere there. Because my boy Mila was the nigga that showed me how to be kind of a man. Like, he showed me porno. Right. He showed me how to dance with little shorties. So I was like, when the teacher's like, oh, this is Samoan, I'm like, I was like, where's Hawaii at? And I was like, oh, over here. And I'm like, oh.
Word.
Okay. Walked up to my boy. He's like, oh, so you are Samoan. And he was like, yeah, nigga, what the fuck I was been telling you. I'm like, my bad, man. I was like, I just thought you were Samoan, you were Hawaiian, because they look Lilo and Stitch. You kind of look like the nigga from Lilo and Stitch.
Hey.
You know? So But then he was like, nah, and he started explaining to me like, oh, we're polys. Like everybody in this, it's like how you are Caribbean.
Yeah.
We're polys.
Yeah.
I said, oh. I was like, okay. So I met one of my best friends, and he was my best man on my wedding, my boy Lorenzo, that was doing the show with me. Mm-hmm. And then from there on, he was like, I started drinking Gava. I got fucking tribals. And I was like, man, it's funny because I told him, I texted him, I was like, what's up, Boost? I was like, it's cool if I get a tribal. And it was like, shit, don't ask me, man. Ask the older people at the mix. I said, all right. So I walked up to, we call him General. I was like, hey, General. He's like, what's up? I was like, can I get a tribal? He said, I don't give a fuck. Ask your mom. And I'm like, no, I'm saying because I'm not Samoan. He was like, and he looked at me. He was like, don't ever say that again.
That's love. And
I was like, what do you mean? He's like, in our eyes, you're Samoan.
That's love.
And I was like, he's like, but one thing I do ask is to know what your tribal means. And I was like, how would I know that? And he was like,
do your research.
Yeah, he was like, just let the older the spirits or whatever, choose your symbols. After that, research it. And I'm like, all right, so my arm, a Mexican nigga did it.
Oh shit!
Cause shout out to my boy Monster. That fool hooked me up with a guy, and then the dude got it when it got locked up the day that I was supposed to get a tattoo. He got locked up. Oh. So I was like texting this fool, and I'm like, hey man, like, are we still good on for 6?
Ain't even got a phone.
That fool's not texting me back, and so I finally fucking hit up. Then I don't know. I got a fucking text, and they're like, oh my boy Monster hit me up. He's like, oh
okay,
he's locked up. I said, what the fuck? I was just talking like you just told me,
I just had an appointment.
Yeah, and then like my boy Lorenzo was like, hey, I know this Mexican nigga that could do it. He did my other boys, and I was like, I don't know if I want, I don't know if I want to do that.
I mean, ain't nobody got to know but you.
Yeah, so then I was like, well, everybody knows now.
Yeah.
But he did it. I'm like, oh shit, this is clean. So then I do my research, and I used to fight at the time. So that shit, it means like my arm piece means I'm a warrior.
Okay.
So I'm like, all right, and now I have my chest piece. Shout out to my boy Crims, that it's more for a family piece. Mm-hmm. And then right now I'm working on my back. I'm almost done with it. So I think it's one more session. And I'm done. And I'm done with the whole back piece. So
hell yeah, that's what's up, bro. That is what's up. I don't know the tribal one.
You want to get one?
I don't know.
Probably my wife just texted me. So you guys got shows on in the summer.
Yeah,
the Island Block got shows. Mm-hmm. Have they posted anything? Like on
nah, I think we're
and they're still in the works, or
yeah, a lot of it's still in the works.
Okay.
Like even like I'm supposed to try to go on tour like in November, but we're still just kind of just waiting
with Island Blocks. Or is
it'll probably be like we'll probably be like part of the representation because I'll be on it. But
okay, yeah, who you want to talk with? If you could talk about it,
I can't talk about it.
Okay.
But that's
is it going to be locally or
you're supposed to be like one of those like island run for like the West Coast. You know how they normally like those do Seattle and Portland and like Bay Area, go all the way to Dago, Vegas. I think we're gonna try Arizona too.
For sure.
So I want to try one, but I want to try to get another one. Try to get a couple festivals this year. So
they're not having the Reggae festival this year. Because the Island Block didn't run that, right? It was somebody else.
Nah, yeah, somebody else.
Okay.
Yeah, we're trying to connect the people. We just found out they're doing them in like Virginia Beach, Texas.
Okay.
So like that. So we're trying to get all the way out there.
Okay. Yeah, put that Island Block name out there.
Virginia Beach looks like it's probably gonna happen like July.
Okay.
So that's gonna be crazy.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna be real crazy. Yeah. So
I'm
excited.
Hell yeah, man. So where can they find you on the whatever you're from, like wherever you're at, like IG, Instagram?
I'm mostly just Instagram. Okay. DJ _ AYEDEE _ That's me.
Okay.
Once you type in DJ _ AYE, then I'll pop up. Okay.
I know that we talk about it. If they want to hear any like of your mix, I know you don't have a lot of it. Yeah, but
it's still DJ AD on SoundCloud. No underscores, I don't think on that one though. I don't think so. But it's all connected on like my Instagram.
Okay.
It's all there.
Are you planning to add more music to it or?
Yeah, I'm gonna like I said, I'm gonna redo the island mix that's on there, and I don't know. I feel like I'm due for like an R&B one. I feel like I got a good enough collection to kind of do a good one with that.
All right. See what happens. So I think I'm gonna tell you right now. I might book you for November.
November. Okay.
So 2 days in November.
2 dates in November?
Yeah.
Okay. Early November is gonna be tricky for me. That's when they talking about touring.
Oh fuck.
It's like early November.
Like what early? Like what do you mean early?
Probably those first like 2 weeks, probably ending.
Oh fuck.
Either like last week of July type, like early November.
So my daughter's birthday is on the 1st.
Oh, nice.
So then my birthday is on the 14th.
Okay.
So I'm turning 30, so I have to do something big.
Oh yeah. I'll mark it down. I'll mark it down for sure, and then if tour don't
I'll hit you up.
or
I'll hit you up, and if not, it's all good.
If I'm open, for sure. I'll pull up.
Hell yeah.
Less.
We're gonna have to add. You don't have to add. You don't have to add like an island. I mean a Latin.
Oh yeah. Let me know. I know a little bit, but yeah, you for sure gonna have to send me a couple.
I got you. I mean, for my daughters, it's probably gonna be like Baby Shark and shit and all that. But like my mom wants to go big for my daughter's first birthday, so
nice.
She wants to book she wants to get a venue and all this bullshit.
Oh shit.
And I was like, and he's like, oh yeah, any DJs? And I was like, I know 2 of them. I just don't know the other guy's name. Shout out to you, bro. I know you're gonna watch this shit.
It's all love, dog.
My head.
It's all love.
And then my birthday, I said I need to do something big because it's my 30th. So
sure.
I have to, we're gonna we go.
Oh yeah, November.
Yeah, November.
Okay.
So I mean by the time it comes up, I hit you up and
I'll mark it in though. I'll mark it in.
So the 1st and the 14th.
1st and the 14th.
Yeah. So they can find you on IG. You don't have TikTok. You don't have none of that.
I got a TikTok. I'm still working on what I want to do with it. I just don't. I'm not like in the routine of doing that consistently enough yet. Because like I still don't even check it. I have it. And I still don't like really check, but I have it. And I have like a video. But that's about it, dog. That's all I got.
So before I did this whole setup, I used to have a table, and that's where we used to sit down and talk. Yeah. And I'll have my guests on my table.
Oh, yeah.
But I took it off. I need to still post it up there. I need to it was gonna go up there, but I haven't had the chance.
Just tabletop, right? Not about to put a whole table on here.
No, just the top of it. I took the top of it
already.
But I have you.
Oh shit!
It's right here.
Yeah.
So.
Oh damn! Yep. Watch out for the cups.
Yeah. I know it's pretty heavy, so don't sign inside the letters. Sign outside the letters. Shout out.
Yeah, I see.
Shout out to Rob, Mark, Roxy, and I think Mark did that shit too.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, it's official now. You part of the Woods, bro.
Well,
I used to have shirts.
I'm just from Inglewood, so I'm from that part. I'm that wood.
Oh yeah.
I'm from that part of the wood.
Yeah. You part of the Woods, man. Anytime you want to come back, bro, you're more than welcome. If you guys don't follow the podcast, it's damn, I forgot the fucking name of it. In the Woods Pod. Tap in. I don't know. I still don't know if I'm gonna delete that page because I really don't post on it. I mostly post on my page. That's AB Cuban PR. Tap in with me on Instagram. Also on TikTok. AB Cuban _PR. Man, I'm almost to 30,000. Hit me. I'm almost there. Hit me. Man, I got stickers, bro. If you want a sticker.
Yeah. Throw that shit on the laptop.
Shit. But guys,
sure gonna throw this on the laptop.
Always, guys, man. AD, thank you for coming by, man. I appreciate you for having me, brother. Man, coming all the way from LA.
Yes, sir.
And always, guys, stay blessed, be blessed, one love.
Hey. Yes, sir.
Appreciate it, bro.
Oh man, appreciate you having me, dog.